What's going on, y'all? What's going on? We back here. We can try to sum up this Easter egg on for y'all, so y'all can get to going with y'all. Get hopefully y'all have major success. Major success tonight. Hey, I have not completed it yet. I'm working on it for you guys. I'm talking to you guys, and we are gonna go try to hit that up and try to get it on a high success rate. It's very difficult, really difficult. Last fee, if y'all are on that, deal with the audio. I'm sorry about that. It's kind of I don't know what's going on with it. I'm just in forward trying to fix that. So if you can deal with it, if it still helps, I'm still trying to help you out. So sorry about that. I realize this is a problem. I'm trying to fix that. But don't worry. Hopefully you still understand it and still able to do what you need to do. But other than that, welcome to my new people. Hope you like what you see. Go back to the other video, check the old stuff out. Tell me what you think. If you say hello to me, I say hello to you. I show love, you show love to me. By the way, enough of that. This is a quick wrap on what I need to do. We're gonna definitely cover the inside of the building. We cover the inside of the building. I'm ready to give you a walkthrough around the building and show you how the building works. We already cover upgrades here. I'm gonna try to get it all up here this time. Versus, the last fee, I didn't realize all that stuff would be that long. But hopefully this all fits in perfect and what took me the time. The last one was 30-minute video, so hopefully this will be you do the same. But other than that, hopefully throw things up here. Good luck on your journey. Real quick, guys, look what I got. The other day I meant to show you. I forgot I got it. I got it. I think the day I got PowerPoint. I never forgot that. I told you I'm huge in anime. This is my thing. Look at that. Whoa! It's tight. I can't wait to throw it on. But other than that, all right, enough of that. Y'all enjoy the night. See y'all later. What's up, everybody? We're gonna get on into y'all journey. I hope y'all enjoy it. If you do everything you're supposed to do in that last video, I told y'all about the monkeys and radios. This is where you need to be. The basement. Remember, hit the computers. If it's you just gotta worry about this basement here. If it's just you in a party, all y'all have to be in that room before y'all going through there. So don't think, oh, I'm gonna get through here. Nah, all y'all gotta be in there. So that we won't be available. It's emitter Aruka. Takes a while to get down there. I suggest y'all to do when you get down there. Don't go right to A. If you're in A and you find the basement computer, wait a while. It's your first time. I'm telling you, get used to everything. Used to how the building feels. A lot of these doors will be available to you once you activate that door. But like I do here, just be used to everything. Just run around and kind of get used to everything. I'm gonna show you a little bit here. Like I said, I'm still dealing with that audio, guys. So if you experience that here, I'm sorry. As soon as I get a new laptop, the better. As I said before, I'm sorry about it. But anyway, this is a rough idea of where you should be. Get used to the area. The zombies are not as dominant as they are when the wave starts. So take advantage of this. You see the grapple here. I'm showing you where the grapple is. That's going to be your best way of travel throughout the building. I wouldn't recommend the stairs. That's what they don't tell you. You can take them, but I don't recommend them. I recommend if you fall down, you should parachute down. Here's your all your perks here. On D in your first level. Every room has two. If I'm stuck my teeth out, guys, because my mouth loses the moisture in there, so I get dry mouth a lot. So I don't got a cup of water here. So yes, what y'all hear me doing that when y'all hear me doing that throughout the feeds. So I'm sorry about that. But as you see, every room has its own little perk. Like I said, you use this opportunity to know where everything is. Like I'm about to show you here. So it's just a rough idea where all the keys are. So we just go over there. That's your first key is going to be there. That's going to be a body. That's going to spawn a mimic as soon as you grab it. This room we're in now, the circular room is actually going to overwhelm you full of mimics. So you kind of want to keep that in mind when you run around that circle. That's going to be room that's sealed off. That's I want to show you. That's what's going to be A right there. That is where A is supposed to get. Right now it's sealed off. If you ever get turned around, I got a little trick, but I will show you guys. Well, that's B. I'm sorry. This is A here. That room was B. If you ever get turned around and know where A is, remember that mimic in the door. I tag it for you. I'm still standing, hovering there for you on purpose, letting you know You keep that Mega Man, and keep that not mimic, but keep that zombie right there, man. I don't even know what you really call it, electricity one. But you keep him in mind. That's how you know where A is. If you don't see him in the middle of the door, that is not A. So that's a simple little trick for you guys, is in case you get lost like I am. I think the armor is here. Uh, I think I'm gonna show y'all at the end again what the armor is to get y'all a good understanding where it is. I put it in the video feed again at the end because I want y'all to understand where it is because I don't. It's gonna be your friend once you get a break, any other break between any waves. That's gonna be your friend. I left out the computers here. A as you see on top wasn't one of the major computers. We need to get to the end. I'm gonna tag it again so y'all probably see it again. Um, those are ones you need to tag towards the end of when you get the keys. I'm gonna show you another key here where actually the monkeys well the trap to get the monkeys out. All this stuff I did not think you can get it before. It helps you to know that you can get it way before it's time. Like I said, once you get when you get into, you do not want to be grabbing there's the monkey trap there that actually has it will have a banana on the trap. So you're gonna ask, and yes, it will replace your current trap, and then you will be hanging around with that for a while. I recommend before you even get started, the Easter egg, go ahead and find it and grab it, so you'll have it, so you can keep on going where you need to be going to. I fully recommend that. For everything. If you don't know where the key at for any, like it actually shows you where the two first keys at before you get started. So if you don't know those points at the other keys, basically you just have to do that during the wave. There's nothing you can do as long as you remember about the first wave. You hit that panel there to start the wave, and everything's good. As it shows here, you see me again. I'm showing you where the armor is because I do want you to know where it's at. It's on A. I purposely done that on purpose so y'all know. So you want to get turned around like, oh, I don't know where it's right there. Again, right here I show you computer. That's the main computers you need to hit after you find all the keys. Anyway, we're going back to the keys. Like I said, I did that on purpose because the computers it's a random thing on its own. While I'm covering that and while I'm covering B, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about B. After I cover this little ordeal right there. But anyway, real quick about B. Why did I do it that way? It's just because of the confusion thing. It's just that's what it is. It's I didn't feel like that was like a smart way to do it, so I did it another whole completely a different way. This right here, the computer is just like it's so many random ways that you can get lit. So it's like I didn't. The sequence is random math from what A B to D to D to B to A. It just I've been recording trying to show y'all that better. So I assumed I just figured I'd tell you that instead of doing that. But anyway, to go back to what we talking about here. This is B. B is running the probably the easiest one. You see me shooting crystals here, getting all the crystals here. My advice to everybody else, you can do what you want, but my advice is this is the first level you get spawned in. As soon as you get spawned in, if you're a single player, that's fine. Just start getting raped. That's the first key you can get to. But if you multiplayer, let everybody else go where they gotta go, and y'all just go ahead and separate and do what you gotta do. But I would say this crystal right here is the most interesting one because I don't go on top, like I said about explaining before, because that mixes the zombies up. Then you have a massive wave of bottom and top zombies coming to you, and you do not want that. It's just stupid. And just you don't want it. So I just make my way. It takes a little bit longer. But I make my way on the bottom. Same on the bottom is collect all the crystals in the bottom. You only need 20. When you collect those 20, just a heads up, you just don't hit X. You gotta hold X. You have to hold X. You have to hold X. You have to hold X. I keep saying it like that because if you get away with pressing it, you can kill. And make sure when you hold it, it's not gonna be ready right off when you hold it. But I'll show that in a few minutes. But it's not gonna be ready when you hold it. It's gonna be like a time limit of when it need to be held. And if you have a unit, it's gonna be fine. You have people protecting you as you get hit, but it still is not as bad if you clear the room like I do here. If you actually just clear the room and give yourself a chance to go collect it and give yourself a chance to do what you need to, you should find. I do it with your back turned. Like I said, if you do the armor strong, I think it's Shroud. I think it is. They work real good when it comes to this, because they actually hit your armor instead of you, so they get you a little more time to do what you need to do. Another trick that I got from what's his name? Chopper, I think the name is. Like if y'all check his stuff out, I'm a subscriber to him, so he is up there in the numbers. So he don't know me, I'm guaranteed he don't, but I know of him. So that's one of the I think that and M16 where I would have at the end to show y'all. That's the two things I really learned from him, and end up being a good bonus when it comes into playing these. But yeah, that's a but you can remember any perk is helpful here, especially the med if you're running with a team. But if you are doing it by yourself, the arm shot to be a friend. It's basically like a walking around army tank. You lose armor, it comes right back. Being that it's slower than the rest, it's slower than they regenerate than the rest of them. The rest of them it's quicker, but this takes a little time. So I would always tell you be a little wary in using it. Don't be like, oh, I get another one. I mean, you kick on, you get it back, of course, but be a little wary using it because you don't get it back as quick as the others. So I like to wait till I leave my army completely, work with what I have, and before I need to use it. I like to use the almost dash time thing, but sometimes it don't work out the way it should. But like I say, man, make sure you get you light these up as much as you can. This is probably the longest one, being that you got to stay downstairs to do this. If you go to up top to bottom, it probably wouldn't be as long. It's more on confidence in your game. I feel like if you feel like you can do that, by all means go right ahead. I mean, I'd play the way I would play. Everybody else got a different playing style. You've got confidence in your game. You definitely have to have the same kind of confidence in your game coming in here. With that being said, that confidence is a must, guys. Really gotta be confident. If you're not, uh, I want to say it makes it easier with people. Yeah, I want to say that. It does. As far as the items you're getting, yes. As far as the items you're getting, makes everything a lot easier. Yeah, you get a little bit more zombies, a little bit more pressure. I do want to, make sure I tell you that because if you're not confident in your game, make sure, or even confident about going at it alone for the first wave. With a few people have fun with it, get used to things, then try it on your own, which I did it a little both. Then I did it a little bit by myself too. So I'm getting more and more used to it. The more I will tell you for the people who think they can get it, the more you run the wave, the more used to it you get. The more you run down the basement, the more used to it you get. You see me still here collecting these crystals. Then we'll able you be able to do everything. Everybody who knows how I play, I play more so strategy. I feel like I am a good player, but I feel like I play more on strategy. Everything to me is a bet on strategy. So I will say this to y'all: you come over here strategy. I don't feel no reason why you shouldn't pass. Everything managed strategy. I haven't figured out the strategy works for me yet, but I will figure it out sometime soon. But make sure you get the strategy on what you need to do, what wave you need to run, what patterns you need to run. Because if you don't, you be all over the place. As you see here, let me fill up these lithium crystals here. It takes a while to do that. Zombies will spawn, try to keep you from doing that, especially the electricity ones. They are worrisome. Anybody else, you talk about those are worrisome. The key thing to those, if y'all haven't figured those out yet, you shoot those in the chest where you see that bright area and destroys them. It's basically like a headshot for them. But you be mindful that they'll be around here, being in your way, trying to keep you doing what you're doing. Once you fill it up, do not stick around, guys. That would not be ready yet. Kind of remind me of the raid cave when you first build it. Instead of waiting for a wave, you just gotta wait around until it does its thing. You know, it kind of gives off the discharge like it would if you're doing an objective. Same discharge actually helps you out to knock the free primaries out the way while you're doing it. So kind of be around it when it happens. I don't want to say be hovering around it, but kind of get around it when it happens. So when it blows that wave out, as soon as it throw that out, you can go grab it. Most people don't know that. See, it throws it out now. So you kind of want to grab it and book it to D. This is where you want to have your levels down packed and your where everywhere you need to go, your routine down, your levels down. Everything need to be down because you're gonna need to run with this and you need to know exactly where you're going. You can actually take a shortcut through another way. You can see me take another way, but that's just because I wanted to multitask here. Like I said, it's a pattern and everything. We take the drop up as you see here. I don't take stairs when it comes to this kind of thing because zombies coming up and down there, so it's just too much. I go in here and try to prepare for these. I try to run those minutes down so it'll be easier for me. You can try the same thing, or you can wait and do it any way you want. But me, I didn't want to have to worry about it later, and I felt like the if you do it right, I didn't do it here. If you do it right, if you run the wave down well enough, and you didn't go down the wrong stairway like I did, you can actually kill them with it. One shot. That's when they like I tell you, I'm throwing these up there. I also tell y'all the ins and outs of it too, so y'all can know. That'll help. So one shot with that, first you get two bursts with it. So one shot that basically will kill someone automatically, as well as the zombies. When you're doing this here, for the jellyfish guys, for your first key here, it should be your first key, and you don't have to be in any kind of order. But I always let it be your first key because this is where you end up when you come back in for video feed. But if it is your first key, like I said here, make sure it is on that patch there. you can now activate and get to that jellyfish if it's in anywhere else. Make sure it's on the green patch there. And when you do get your key, you're not gonna see, you know, notification for that key for, oh, you need to whatever your interaction button is. You just make sure you just press it the whole way down so you know you get it. I would say I tried to time it. I mess around. There's two things on that. I will just share that with y'all when I'm talking about it. See y'all see all the members spawn from that second key there that I will tell you about in a few minutes. But two things real quick while y'all know. You can overuse the burst. You only have 2 bursts, and that's what they mean. You got 2 bursts. Use the first burst. Make sure you use that second one to get in jellyfish. If you don't, we speaking don'ts now. If you don't, you have to do that whole process of getting crystals all over again. Nobody wants to do that. I don't want to do that. 2, if you waste that burst and get inside the jellyfish and do not grab the key, guess what? You gotta go fill that canister right back up and try it all over again. So basically, the burst is for 2 shots. So so you got 2 shots to try to get the key. But if you end up wasting it on what I did earlier, so you basically have 1 shot. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Like I say, you have no reason to get in there, no reason to get in the key. So don't look for the key. Stop looking for it. Just make sure you just keep your interacting button. Keep pressing the interacting button on the way down. You should grab it, no problem. So remember, keep your eyes off of it, and you should be fine. To me, that's the most easiest key to get, because you're only running around in circles collecting crystals, and you gotta take it to point A to point B. The other ones are a little bit more interesting to get. As far as we have 2 more to get now, which is the mimic and the monkey. But we're on the mimic now. If you have time, like I said, take your time, guys. That's the major thing. You have no time limit. If you have no room to kill or no room to run, or make yourself room. Make yourself have time. I wouldn't say. I say that because of, like I said, it's easy to get ran down here, easy to get cornered. When you're looking back, make sure you take quick looks back forward. When it gets too overpowered, I do recommend stand looking forward. Don't look back. Just shoot everything in front of you, and that'll make everything a lot more easier for you. Because unless you're dealing with dogs, they're worrisome. The dogs around here are worrisome. They always left, jumping and lagging. No matter where you lock on, no matter what you do, they're annoying. Just like the electricity guys, they are annoying to me. So make sure you see those. The fire dogs, they're annoying too. They're the most annoying because I've actually survived a encounter with them, and just the fire alone eats away at my armor and kills me. I just don't. I wish you can do something with that where you can just get it off, but it's just something else that's worrisome. As a good way of route to run, make sure y'all see me here. This is, like I said, this is gonna be clutch on knowing your routine. When you are running that main wave, make sure you run them downstairs. Upstairs where you be crowded. Most people, if you get caught upstairs, it's just not good, because it's still a run circle. It's still a zone to run it. But if you didn't tell, the circle is a lot smaller, being the computer's in the way. Then you got a big thing in the middle. It just sucks to run that little small wave. I would recommend you going to the bottom wave and run that circle down there to get the members down. What I do recommend what I didn't do here, mimics still you don't know exactly how many mimics will spawn in there, so I would run a loop to see how many minutes you got about left. I didn't care. I had a few left, so I kind of grabbed the key in a way. The mimic you're trying to get is gonna be red. He's gonna stand out, like a sore thumb in front of the rest. So you keep an eye on that red mimic, and he just follow you like the rest, so you don't gotta worry about him disappearing and going back to his original form or whatever. So whenever you spawn him in, just kind of be comfortable about he's gonna follow you. So just keep that in mind. So you kind of kill everything else until you get comfortable with turning around and shooting him wherever he is at. Don't try to form. He's not gonna lose you. He's not gonna be standing around wandering unless you ran like mega far. So just don't run super far. But just kind of kill everything and kind of get ready for him. To get down there, kind of isolate him out. So you see he's there, and so he's finally making his way down there. You see, you can't shoot everybody else. So that's what you want to kind of do. You kind of want to make room for what you're about to do. So like I said, once that's done, like I said, I keep saying this. The keys are small. These are midgetal. They're small, so you can easily run past them, not even get them. Sometimes I ran past them a few times. I usually got killed trying to get keys before because they're so small. So don't end up killing the mimic, and then I don't got the key. It's probably because you dropped it and you never picked it back up. So be mindful of that. All the keys are the same size. So the mimic is the worrisome one, because you can actually really drop the key and not know where you dropped it at, and you gotta go find it, and that'll be a headache. And you don't want to do that in this building. You don't want to drop and lose keys in this building. It'll be your worst nightmare. So I recommend that you don't do that. But other than that, once that mimic is killed out, we should have one more key left after that, and that shouldn't be too hard. But it's the most interesting one that I've ever tried to get out. I'll tell you, but it shouldn't be too bad though. But I see here, small, like I say, zombies all in the way. hard to really see. You see how small it is. But you gotta keep your eye on it. Once you keep your eye on it, it's fine. I really do recommend anybody, if you run into the boss, kill it. I am gonna say that again. You run into a boss, kill it. Because all they're gonna do, you see the dogs spawn, man, they are not gonna be, any kind of pity on you with the bosses. Like, if you don't kill it, guess what? They're gonna spawn another one in there, and they're gonna spawn another one in there. Then you have like massive bosses around. I don't know what limit on the bosses they have. Don't pay them things like that. The mine's not gonna help you in here, not gonna help you outside either. If you are gonna craft anything, like I tell it, like any every other streamer than I didn't heard say, it would be the death machine. The war machine, I can kind of say yes. But if you really risk blowing yourself up, the death machine is gonna be your friend. Take this time, like you said now, like I said, if we're missing that perk, I would take that time to grab one. If you have any time in between, when you will, but you want to be quick about it, you will have time in between sets. But if when you do, which is like a window of there's like a small chance. When you take the time to armor up or whatever. But we coming here on our last key here. Whip Be a Monkey, he is person. You will hear him out when you start hearing him. You keep track of him. Which things they didn't tell me that I know. I'm glad I found out later on down the road was the monkey can actually be upstairs and downstairs, which is vents upstairs and downstairs. When they say advanced, I assumed they just meant downstairs. I was wrong. It's upstairs too. When you throw the trap, it doesn't, like I said, make sure you don't throw it too high or too low. So when you throw the trap, you want to make sure you throw it just enough, just to be, so you can catch the mimic. And like I said, you don't want to keep running past the mimic either. If you run past it without the trap, he will disappear. He'll spawn back in the same spot, so don't worry. But you don't want to keep running past it. It gets annoying because it takes a while to come back. If you kill it, it takes a while to get back. So he don't come back in the same spot once you shoot it. That's if you don't like the location your monkey's in. That's another good thing that it has. That's I feel like that's a good quality to have. If you don't like where the monkey's at, it actually gives you another place to put it. So you can shoot it, and it takes a little while to get there, but it'll work. But once you do that, step away from the trap. You just throw the trap out, and you just give it time to come to the trap, and you catch it like you do any kind of mimic on Fire Space did, same kind of process. The trap doesn't go far. So once you try to see I go here, he's right there. You throw it here. Throw it somewhere where you can get it. You kind of go about your business. He was up high enough where I could have thrown it, and I kept walking. He didn't disappear. You double tap and square. They'll tell you when it gets close. When it says it gets close, you make sure you double tap on it. And in some instances, I don't know, but some I destroyed it, and some of them I haven't. So I would just say just grab the trap. Make sure it's somewhere we can grab it. I got frustrated and that before. But anyway, that's a whole entirely different kind of frustration. But when it's time to go, when it's time to like exit building, you want to make sure you have a good location where the door is. The door is, like I say, where the middle is at, where that same mimic at. We got that same key. That's where the door is. You look for stairs and you just go up. Just follow your way all the way up the stairs. But like I said, that last key is gonna be your way out. That will not be your complete way out. You still have to do computers mind, you guys. I said it's easier. I am going to cover that real fast. It's easier with the computers. If you have multiple people on it, because it's if you get one sequence wrong, you got to start all over from whatever the first sequence is. Get the second sequence over, you got to start all over from whatever. So you really got to figure out these three sequences for you able to get out. So that's good with the team, especially if everybody cover a room. But be sure to be mindful on that way out, so you know how to get out. Be mindful of that. The boss is like freakishly hard. That's what we're looking at. You got to shoot him in the middle. Everybody act like you don't know how to damage him. That's the way you have to shoot him in the middle to kind of bring him out the sky. Once you bring him out the sky, which we haven't did yet out of here, but once you bring him out the sky, these orbs should hit the ground, and once these orbs hit the ground, you should have ways to damage him. Two guns I would recommend would be the M16 or the shotgun. Any kind of element works too, but you look at the damage that middle part right there. I ain't have enough people shooting that middle part. The damage rate I think is a little bit further up when it's in the multiplayer. I feel like because I was hitting them and I wasn't getting anything. I think I'm the only one like I was hitting them. Might have been another he running the multi with that one, but there's other options that I had that I was doing. I felt like I was doing the only one with that. So maybe the damage is different. I know single player like hit they look different, so we'll see on how that goes. There's a lot of little items I used. Like I said, the M16 is going to really be your go-to. You got the AUG. You can use the AUG or the M16. They hit about the same. The M16 is going to be probably the more damaging one. I have a custom made one. Like I said, I went with the Frenzy Guard for a single player. Not so for multiplayer. Toxic is good too. I feel like if you got them fully upgraded, so make sure you fully upgrade these fields. They'll work beneficial to you. The Ring of Fire would be the best one for use for single player. Definitely about it because it's not a one that I use. But the healing aura is definitely gonna be your best friend if you're on a team. So you don't have to be in the room trying to heal anybody. You can actually take your time and okay, I'm gonna go heal this guy. It's better off better just hitting the button and you don't have to go way over there and keep doing what you're doing. I did a lot of backtracking of mine, so that's another thing. If I went in with the person the shotgun I use, this is the shotgun perks I use for every attachment I use. For what I do. So y'all know the damage rate of that. If y'all want to use y'all shotgun, y'all feel like that'll be the better option for you. But that's the two things I feel like the most damaging through your outbreak. Here's your classes. I want to make sure that I tell y'all about your skills. Make sure you upgrade those in a way that they'll be more beneficial. The special are the bows, the Ray K, and the guns. The light machine gun I should have did more there, but I didn't. I'm not more keen on using that, but I'm using more of a shotgun kind of thing. So my nades and my shotgun is gonna be up because I tend to do those the most. As you see here. But make sure whatever class you're using, you do that. But other than that, y'all ring that bell. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. And I appreciate everybody for coming out. And I hope it helps anybody and everybody who's trying to do this. For the most part, have fun on your journey. Hope this helps on your journey there. If y'all got any questions, make sure y'all put in the comment below. If y'all want to see anything else, let me know. This I just do dirty walkthroughs and zombie walkthroughs because this is the most I ever heard from people who want to hit me and tell me about. So but I do walkthroughs on anything else. I'm subject to anything else. So just let me know. And I will throw a walkthrough and let you know how you do it, how I do it anyway. Maybe it helps everybody else out. But other than that, I have nothing to check my peoples out. 757 near Mega Man on that manga and anime. Molly B Gaming, check her out. So Creed, check him out. We got some good stuff coming. Check those people out. We got some good heads, some new people. Went to Leslie, check them out. Sage, they're good people. They just got started and they got some awesome stuff. They shot them people out. Other than that, I see y'all later. Cut your boys out.
How will you fight without a weapon? I know now I don't need to keep worrying. I've got a better weapon. My heart. Your heart? What good will that weak little thing do for you? Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I've become part of their heart just as they become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.